Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. In today's video, I thought we could have a look at the new store drop that AGS released today in the live servers. Now, I will begin by saying I am not encouraging anyone to buy these. I certainly am not getting paid to advertise this by AGS. That's for damn sure. And if you don't want to buy them, I don't blame you in the slightest. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. First, let's have a look at the armor skins, as those are definitely my favorite. First, we have Bastes Courage. This skin, of course, is based on the goddess Bastes, an ancient Egyptian goddess worshipped in the form of the lioness and later a cat. The daughter of Ra, the sun god, Bastes was an ancient deity whose ferocious nature was forever commemorated in the domestication of the cat around 1500 BCE. This skin will run you 15,000 marks of fortune. I have to be honest here, I don't love or hate the helmet. I am not sure how I feel about it, but I like the body armor quite a lot and can see myself using pieces of it in different sets. Next up, we have the Anubian conquest. Anubis, the ancient Egyptian god of the dead, represented by the figure of a man with the head of a jackal. In the early dynastic period, he enjoyed a position as Lord of the Dead. He was also responsible for weighing the souls of the dead, sitting in judgment of them in the Hall of the Two Truths. Now I want to be clear, I did say Lord of the Dead, not Lord of the Dance like Michael Flatley. Anyways, moving on. This armor set is by far my favorite in this pack, maybe in the game. I love it. But I am a bit biased, because here's my Conan Exiles character, and as you can see, I've played this character for over 6,000 hours, so you see why I'm a bit partial to this set. You can purchase this skin for 15,000 marks of fortune. Next, we have Horus Sight. This skin is of course based on the sky god Horus, made up of two gods actually, Horus the Elder, who was the youngest of the 5 original Egyptian gods, and Horus the Younger, who was the son of Osiris and Isis. This skin would be absolutely great on a tank, because Horus was the protector of royalty, justice, and honor. This is a great skin, and what I like about it even more is that you can easily replace a couple of the pieces with last year's Halloween event skin, and have the exact same look basically, but look like you've been battle-torn. You can get this skin for 15,000 marks of fortune. And finally for the armor skins, we have Mida the Sands. This set is based on the goddess Hathor, and of course the Egyptian pharaohs. The headdress is the common symbol of Hathor. An interesting choice, but a cool one, as she was seen as the feminine representation of Ra and the mother of the earthly representatives of the gods, being of course the pharaohs. This skin set is cool, but feels a bit cumbersome. There's way too much going on with this set. You seem silly while running around and fighting with all this stuff. The huge headdress, the wings, everything is just a bit much. It's cool, but I'm not sure when I'll use it. Maybe pieces of it. This set will run you 18,000 marks of fortune though, a bit more expensive than the others. I guess they needed to pay the wing designer. Now, let's move on to the weapon skins. First we have the Scarab Shield. This skin I love, but one thing AGS seems to always nail is its shield skins, so it's no real surprise. This skin will cost you 7,500 marks of fortune. Next we have the Wings of Freedom Great Axe skin. This skin for me at least is meh. It's cool, but pretty boring. What do you guys think? The skin will cost you 8,500 marks of fortune. And finally we have a bow skin, and this one is cool. Capri's Revenge. It's a white wood bow carved to look like a cobra with inlaid jade scarabs. I have to say I love this bow skin. I will be using it. It will cost you 7,500 marks of fortune. And next we have a life staff skin, the Pearly Resurrection. This skin also looks a bit silly. It isn't a horrible skin, but I just feel like they could do so much more with staff skins, and they just don't. But I will say I like the glowy bit. This skin will cost you 8,500 marks of fortune. And finally we have the Pharaoh's Sand, a Void Gauntlet skin. I like this skin a lot, but only because it's fitting for the theme. It is less of a gauntlet and more appears that your hand is wrapped and you're wearing trinkets and baubles that are giving you powers. I like that look, even though normally gauntlet skins are very underwhelming. You can own this skin for 8,500 marks of fortune. They made a strange choice in this pack. They didn't release a skin for every instrument, only the guitar, drums, and mandolin, but I will say the drums look amazing. The drums for me are definitely the star in this section. The instrument skins do not come cheap however, costing you 10,000 marks per skin. And what store drop would be complete without a completely useless tool skin set? To me, this is such a waste of money, as well as a waste of time and resources on AGS's part. I love the tool skins, they always look amazing. Not one pack failed to have an amazing, well done tool set. The issue is that no one can see them, not even yourself with them equipped, unless you are actively gathering. Give us a way to show our tools so that we can see these amazing skins, and then it'll be worthwhile for me. This tool skin pack will run you 15,000 marks of fortune. Next up, we have the camp skins. There are two variants, Home of the Scarab and the Final Resting Place. These will cost you 20k marks each, so I only got the Final Resting Place because for me it was by far the best choice, but both look really great. The emotes in this pack are definitely fun, but emotes always are. In this one we have Mic Drop, I Knight Thee, Vanity, this one is hilarious to me, and of course Table Flip. These emotes will as usual run you 5k marks each, but I always grab the emotes because they are fun and I love having them. This store drop die pack is not impressive for me, but again that's personal preference and you may love it. It includes Bleached Coffee, Viola, Forest Green, Trade Wind, and Lavender. You'll get 5 dies of the color of your choice for 3,000 marks of fortune. For me though, I will just stick to cooking my own. And finally, we have the housing items. This bundle includes a lounger, 2 Cobra style stands, 2 canopy jars, a cool table lamp, 2 wall hanging scrolls, a table, and 2 Cobra wall mounted lights. Overall a pretty nice pack, and it's cheaper than the housing packs of the past, coming in at only 18,000 marks. And with this housing pack, for a limited time they also added 2 additional jars, for free. Just log in to claim these. No purchase needed. You will want to get on and do this for sure. Free is my favorite price. So guys, that's the packs. What do you think? Is this a great store drop or a complete flop? For me, it is one of my favorite packs they've dropped so far. And I know a lot of you will say the same thing that I was thinking when I was looking at it. Not a single Roman skin. But I'll bet that that's coming very soon. They will do it as an entirely separate drop. Okay guys, that's all for now. Just wanted to share these. And until next time guys, thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.